Hey everybody, Matt here with Halloween Daily News, and our top story this evening is the official teaser trailer for the new Agatha Christie Halloween horror novel adaptation of Halloween Party. It's called A Haunting in Venice, and the teaser was released online earlier today. This is a project that we have been very excited to cover ever since it was announced, and we've been following its development, and now we are more excited than ever getting this first look, including this image right here of what appears to be a whole lot of creepy trick-or-treaters wearing all of those homemade Halloween costumes circa the 1940s. Very creepy and very cool. Just a quick recap if you missed our previous reports on this. The movie adaptation of Agatha Christie's 1969 Halloween mystery novel Halloween Party has been adapted into a new feature film under the title A Haunting in Venice. And the first official teaser trailer dropped today, giving us our first look at some stunning footage and also revealing the film's release date for this September. And I have to say, the mood, the lighting, the costuming, the overall atmosphere in this teaser has me all kinds of excited for this film. Now, this is the third Agatha Christie adaptation, directed and starring Kenneth Branagh. He plays the famous detective Hercule Poirot. Now, in this adaptation, which follows 2017's Murder on the Orient and 2022's Death on the Nile, Poirot is now retired and he is dragged somewhat reluctantly into participating in a seance on Halloween. According to the official synopsis, the film is set in eerie post World War II Venice on All Hallows Eve. It is a terrifying mystery featuring the return of celebrated sleuth Hercule Poirot, now retired and living in self imposed exile in the world's most glamorous city. Poirot reluctantly attends a seance at a decaying haunted palazzo. When one of the guests is murdered, the detective is thrust into a sinister world of shadows and secrets. Directed by Oscar winner Kenneth Branagh, this film is based on the Agatha Christie novel Halloween Party, which was first published in 1969. Now, you can watch the teaser in full at HalloweenDailyNews.com, but we did want to go through and provide a brief breakdown here of some of the images and moments that really highlight this first look for me. Beginning, let's go back here, right here, to this very first image we get. It's one of those old, cool shadow machines that create the moving images projected onto the walls, this one of a skeleton, and the teaser refers back to it a lot, immediately kind of setting the mood that this is a period piece, and then the overhead establishing shot that we are indeed set in Venice, Italy. We get kind of a classic overhead spinning shot at what is going to be this seance. And I really love this shot of some of the guests, it appears, arriving at this decayed manor. You can see it's a very cloudy evening. The lighting is very moody, and these costumed, masked figures that are rowing the boats are an amazing touch. I'm already in love with how this looks, and there's quite a bit of dialogue here in this teaser in the opening moments about one of the characters' daughters who has passed away recently. And she is here at the seance in hopes to communicate with her daughter again. Again, I really love how this looks, these creepy masks. I mean, these are in the days when Halloween had not infiltrated pop culture in the way it has now, and certainly long before the days of Spirit Halloween stores and officially licensed pop culture themed costumes. So all of these costumes, all of these masks, they're going to be handmade, handcrafted, hand painted, as it would be in the 1940s. And how perfect is it to have Michelle Yeoh here leading the seance? This is going to be an amazing role for her, hot off of her Oscar win for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think this is going to be an awesome follow up performance for her. Again, the overall art design is just magnificent in this teaser. Some of the quick images we get, this lion's head sculpture looks all badass with what looks like blood streaming down from his massive teeth and mouth, candles ablaze for the seance about to take place. I mean, shots like this put into this teaser really get me excited for the look of this film. I mean, the first few seconds of this trailer don't even feel anything like an Agatha Christie mystery adaptation to me, and I love that. We get a lot of back and forth with that shadow projector until that skeleton is, in fact, holding his own head. Inevitably, all hell breaks loose here in this teaser, and the hauntings apparently begin as the seance requested. Somebody at least is making contact, it appears. And I cannot say enough about how much I love this shot right here. I mentioned it in our article on the main website, but this, what appears to be a bunch of trick-or-treaters wearing those very creepy circa 1940s homemade Halloween costumes. Because again, at that time, they were all homemade. You couldn't really go to your local Spirit Halloween store at that time and buy officially licensed Halloween costumes. Everything that everybody had was made at home, hand painted, and these costumes really reflect that. And we've seen photos over the years from decades past. This really harkens back to that in a great way. I see a witch hat back there, a lot of creepy handmade masks. This scene is definitely going to be one of the coolest in the film, I feel like, and probably my favorite moment in this teaser for sure. And I'm sure it's no coincidence that the costume pictured right there in the center is good old Satan himself, what appears to be a devil costume. I mean, so much of the feeling of this does kind of harken back to those old school horror movies, even of the 40s, which I think is going to be a lot of fun if it can maintain that aesthetic in the actual film itself, like this teaser suggests. And of course, pretty late in the teaser, actually, almost right towards the end, Branagh makes his appearance as Poirot. It ends with the tagline, "Death is just the beginning." This looks very cool. The mood, the look, the coloring, the atmosphere of it all. It's not going to be our typical Halloween atmosphere by any means, but by having it set in the 40s, set in Italy, I think it's going to really be a unique and interesting take on Halloween horror. The ensemble cast includes recent Oscar winner Michelle Yeoh, pictured here, as well as Kyle Allen, Camille Cotton, Jamie Dornan, Jude Hill, Emma Laird, Kelly Riley, Ricardo Scamarico, Ali Khan, and Tina Fey. We also got this official teaser poster for the film released today as well. Haunting in Venice will haunt theaters beginning on September 15th. Now, I have never read the source material. I did see Branagh's adaptation of Murder on the Orient Express and thought it was really well done and enjoyed it. I haven't seen Death on the Nile yet. I probably will catch it at some point before this comes out. Obviously, we are super excited for this one. Want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know if you're looking forward to catching this film in theaters and what you think of the teaser, which you can watch in full at HalloweenDailyNews.com. We'd love to hear from you, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of our ongoing coverage of A Haunting in Venice and everything else we've got coming your way right here on the HDN YouTube channel. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching.